Hi guys, ArchieLuxury channel. Today I'm doing a paid review. A paid review for a very loyal fuckaroony. This is IJC. Hello Archie. I'm a 57-year-old divorcee living in the US and looking for love. I'm thinking to possibly retire in Vietnam as I only have a little saved to use until Social Security at 62. Any advice or suggestions you have would be great. I love your style and can't get enough of your videos on Asian women and your Urban Dictionary language. Thank you. Your $20 PayPal is on its way. Thank you for the wonderful entertainment and information you provide. IJC, a loyal fuckaroony. So he wants to go and look for love in Vietnam. Hey, you're asking the right guy because I'm your Asian monger and I've been to Vietnam and I love it. I really do. I got to tell you something. If I didn't have the children, I've got two boys, two young guys in just one in high school and one in primary. If I didn't have them, I would actually be asking the same question. Where the fuck would I go? And I tell you what, Vietnam really shoots way above at the moment. And I got to tell you, going to Vietnam looking for love, what a wonderful, wonderful idea. And it can be done. So what advice do I give you there? Well, I gotta tell you, I think Bangkok, Thailand, I love Bangkok, but at the moment, I don't want to criticize anything to do with the political situation, but it's a little bit, you don't have a democratically elected government. You've sort of got a military regime in charge. I don't really want to be living there under those circumstances. I would say Vietnam is a fantastic place to go. Again, you've got to be careful because it's a communist regime. And even though they've turned really capitalist, they are still communist fuckers down at heart. And to give you an idea of the stupidity under communism, and I know this happened to a friend of mine. He went to see a girl in Vietnam. He's having a relationship with her. I mean, we're talking about, I say girl, we're not talking about a 19-year-old, we're talking about a 35, 40-year-old woman. He's having a relationship and he was staying at her house and one of the neighbors dogged her into the local police because if you've got a foreign guest staying with you, you have to register that at the police station. Absolute fucking communist nasty. You never heard of rules like you see in communist Vietnam. Believe you me, there's some nasty rules there. What advice would I have there? Look, I would say personally, if I was going to Vietnam, I would be looking at moving into a more quieter rural place. I think Saigon, Ho Chi Minh City, that's the capital, that's the big hustle bustle. I think some of the women there would be more hardened, more players, if you know what I mean. I would seriously say, look, I'd be heading to somewhere up country, Hanoi, Da Nang, somewhere where they're not sort of polluted by Western money and, just completely mercenary fucking bitches. So that's what I would tend to do. Look, I would say honestly, the best advice I could give you is to be quite modest. I think you're much better off, instead of big noting yourself as the big rich American, just be very humble. No need to have the fanciest house on the block. Just be very humble and I think that's probably a better way to go. There's a lot of Vietnamese women who would cut their hand off to have a relationship with a guy like you. You're a pretty good looking guy. I'm not going to share that image with the viewers because just for your personal things there, but he's a 57, he's really good looking 57-year-old guy, no problems at all. I'd probably The best advice for success with a Vietnamese woman, if you're 57, I'd probably say early 40s would be a great, early to mid 40s would be a great range there. I would say you're probably better off to get a more of a rural country sort of, I wouldn't just be going Ho Chi Minh City. I'd be going to one of the other centers, Da Nang and that. Okay, that's not rural. Okay. But it's less westernized kind of place there. I'd be looking for a woman who has a job already. That'd be a great thing because she doesn't have to depend on you as the central meal ticket. You want someone who's able to do things without you. They already have a bit of money themselves. They already, have a few things there. I think the best advice I could give you is really just take it easy, take it slowly. Don't be the bad American tourist who does the whoring, all the whoring in town. And I would just go there and just be humble, be quiet, humble, live very meekly and see what you can attract. See what girls you can attract. Go on a few dates, and if you find someone you like, well, that's great. The best advice is for these women here is try and find someone who's not in the bar scene, the male, the manga, the male the entertainment, the sex type industries. You probably nothing criticize someone in the sex industries, but you're probably better off to find someone not in the sex industries. I would say you want to find someone who's got some stability. You want to find someone who just doesn't see you as their only hope. If you don't help them, they're fucked. That's kind of what I would be trying to look for. I would make it clear you don't want to live in America. You don't want to take them back to America to live. You want to live in Vietnam because you don't want some of these visa-hungry bitches just wanting to come there and to steal all your money. You've got to be very careful. I would just go for a very quiet, restrained type life there. I think that's the best way to find someone good there. I would always say you're always best if you're going to have a permanent relationship. Long distance is very tough, and it really, unless you've been together for a long time, you've got to really stay with them in there. They got to stay with you, or you got to stay with them, because if you go there for a week and go away, that's going to lead to trouble. So I would honestly say to you, you really have to live with someone on a long, they got to be together. You got to keep an eye on them to make sure that they're not just playing the field. But I would say Vietnam is an amazing place. I really do love Vietnam. The problem with Vietnam, let me just tell you, got a bit of Catholic morality, because the two big religions in Vietnam are Buddhism and Catholicism. And fuck me dead, Catholicism, they got some weird shit in Catholicism. No birth control, and, always use rubbers. You don't want to get some girl pregnant there either, by the way. And the withdrawal method doesn't work. Let me say that to you. I know a few people who foolishly with their Vietnamese wives said, I know my cycles, and yeah. You know how it ends, don't you? So I would say to you, honestly, go there, have a good, sensible, I think you're going to love it. Vietnam is an amazing country. I really, out of all the Asian countries I've been to, I love Hong Kong, I love Singapore, I love Bangkok, I love so many Asian places. I love Japan, but Vietnam was somewhere where I just love the wilderness. I love the beaches are amazing. It's kind of coming out of this communist shell there. Obviously, just be a bit careful. They sprayed a fuckload of Agent Orange there too. So just be careful with some of the chemicals that have been left behind by our American friends. So Vietnam, I really love Vietnam. It's a place that I could really make videos on the beach and just fucking relax. And I've got to tell you, I had a Vietnamese girlfriend years and years ago, and fuck, she was amazing. She was absolute, like a rattlesnake in the sack. It was amazing. Vietnam, I love Vietnam. A lot of culture, history. It's an amazing place. Absolutely amazing. Just take it easy. Don't be the big spending American. Just be more the reserved, humble sort of guy. That's going to be a long way. And don't always under-exaggerate your wealth. Oh, I'm not that well off. I'm not that, just play it cool. That's a much better idea, because the money-hungry bitches aren't really the good ones at the end of the day. So, yeah, that's my sort of advice there. But Vietnam is amazing. Absolutely amazing. If I had to get out of Oz, which, it could all happen to us, the shit hits the fan, where would I like to go to? I reckon Vietnam would be pretty fucking high on the list. It's just amazing. Yeah, a lot of opportunities there too for business and commerce. You never know where it could lead. But Vietnam, amazing women. I'm fucking envious. I'm fucking envious of you. So go and have a good time. Take rubbers. Always rubber up, because we just wanna. You don't want to fall into a relationship like that. Rubber up and have a good time. Be nice, be cool. You Americans have got great charm. You're going to have a great time. Fucking love it out there, Americans. They love you. They love you. So take care, have fun. And I'm ArchieLuxury. This has been a paid review for IJC. This is advice, Vietnamese advice. Tell me what you fuckers think. Like, subscribe, tell your fuckhead friends, and don't forget, put a really few nasty comments down below, fuckers!